Hello, welcome to LACUNA Yoga. We'll start in a comfortable seat today. And that can look 100 different ways. Just make sure the sit bones can ground and you can feel them. So come to a comfortable seat. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel the sit bones as they press down into the earth, allowing the spine to lengthen, lifting the crown of the head to the sky. Belly button pulled in just enough. Heart lifts, shoulders relax. Maybe the eyes rest. Another deep breath in. Another slow breath out. Gently bring the right ear towards the right shoulder, lengthening the left side of the neck. Really subtle here, just warming up. Back to center. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Notice the difference on this side, if there is one. No judgment or trying to figure it out, just noticing. Back to center. Shift the gaze over the right shoulder. Center. Now left. Back to center. Take a deep inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, upper body towards the right, right hand to the earth, left arm reaching high, still grounding down through that left sits bone, and allow the breath to move throughout the body naturally. Then release. Inhale, arms high, and switch left arm down, getting long through the right side body from the sit bones all the way up to the right fingertips. Breathe. There's a tendency here to want to crunch that right arm up against the head, bring that shoulder down, find the length with the shoulders away from the ears. And then release. One more, left arm over towards the right. Release. Right arm over towards the left. And release. Come to all fours with the palms directly beneath the shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips. Come into cat-cow here. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward, belly drops through, tailbone high. Exhale, spine high, howling out the belly, tucking the chin, tailbone down. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward, belly drops. Exhale, spine high, hollow the belly. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, spine high. Inhale, heart forward. And then come to a neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Your first down dog of the day, potentially here, so no judgment on where you are. Allow a little movement and just start to notice how the body is feeling here. Inhale, come high to the toes. And as you exhale, send the heels to the right side of the mat, just pivoting on the balls of the feet, maybe bending that right knee, pressing down through the left foot and left palm, and pressing the hip away from you. Breathe. Inhale, release, heels high. Exhale, send the heels to the left. Getting long through that right side body, bending the left knee, pressing the right hip away as you ground down through the right palm. Then release, come back to center. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, send the heels straight back towards the mat. They may never touch, and that's okay. Just feeling the opening in the back side of the body. Shift the gaze forward, inhale high to the toes, and slowly walk all the way up. The feet towards the wrists until you come into a forward fold. Relaxing the upper body. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows to ragdoll. And release. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, deep knee bend here. So drop the hips really low. The heels can stay down or they can lift. Whatever feels right for you this morning. Knees can stay together or fall open, allowing the belly to drop through. Maybe a rounding in the back, relaxing at the neck and the jaw. Then heels down. Come back into your fold, hips high. Rotate the palms, inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to standing. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the head or the nape of the neck. Ground down through the feet equally. Engage the thighs, zip up the core, lift the heart, and then gently shift the gaze to the sky, coming into a very subtle back bend. Heels feel as if they're pulling away from each other as they ground. You're feeling more of an opening in the front body than making sure not to crunch into the back. Then release the arms by your sides, mountain pose. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale and fold. Inhale, long spine. And with your exhale, bend the knees, step the right foot all the way back, coming into your lunge here. Stacking the left knee over the ankle, engaging the right thigh to take every bit of bend out of the knee as the right heel pushes away from you. Finding a balance here between strength and flexibility. Noticing how the hip flexor feels, and then engaging the core to lengthen the spine, crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, set the hips just a little lower. Relaxing into the pose, feeling more of an opening. Inhale. Then exhale, plant the palms, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, belly button to spine here. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank or just before. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank and hold. Belly button to spine, elbows tight to the side of the body as you slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Ground down through the tops of the feet. Engage the thighs, lifting the knees off the mat. Palms directly beneath the shoulders, elbows squeezing tight. Exhale. And as you inhale, press into the mat with your lower body and your hands, lifting the heart and forehead off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release the forehead down. Take a long inhale here. And at the bottom of your exhale, press up to all fours. And then send the hips back to the heels for extended child's pose. You need to adjust the knees here to find a comfortable resting position. Breathe. know that you can come here at any time throughout your practice. Whenever the body is in need of rest. Then plant the palms. Inhale, come up to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Take a look at the fingertips here. Make sure the index fingers are pointing forward. Then send the gaze right between the big toe mounds. Set the shoulders down on the back. Belly button to spine as the heart reaches towards the thighs. Inhale, come high to the toes. Right leg sweeps high. Heel pressing away from you. Toes flex back towards the face. Make sure the right hips are square. Then knee tight to the chest. As you shift the weight forward and take a giant step up, right foot to right wrist. Coming into your lunge on this side. Right knee stacked over the ankle here. Core engaged, lengthening the spine in one straight line from the left heel to the crown of the head. And finding your balance from strength and flexibility on this side, noticing the difference. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, allow the hips to drop a little lower. And then with your next inhale, left foot steps up to meet the right. Exhale and fold. Rotate the palms. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to standing. Shift the hips back first, then put a deep bend in the knees. Not that deep, I guess. We're still warming up. But coming into your first chair. So lowering the hips, lifting the heart and the gaze, then lowering the hips, then lifting the heart and the gaze. Really subtle movements here to find your place. And then hold and breathe. And release. Forward fold. Inhale, long spine. And as you exhale, giant step back with the left foot. Coming into your lunge here. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, then bring the hips forward and down. Finding gentle hip opener. If you need something a little more intense, you can press down through the top of the shin, maybe bowing the head towards the knee. If it's too much, pull back. Then release. Send the hips back, straightening the lead leg, walking the hands back. Press down through the toes at first. And then now lift the toes high to the sky. Feeling the opening in a hamstring. Press down through the toes. And lift the toes high. Shift the weight forward, come back into your modified lunge, tuck the toes under for full lunge, inhale. So you exhale, plant the palms, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, coming into our second cobra. If you need a little more lift this time, you can pop up to the fingertips. Otherwise, palms flat. As you inhale, press down into the mat. Elbows still squeezing tight towards the body. Thighs engaged, knees off the mat, pressing down through the tops of the feet. The more firmly the lower body grounds, the higher the upper body lifts. And release. Forehead down. Palms flat. Inhale. And as you exhale, press up to modified plank. Tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high to the toes, left leg sweeps high. Straight and strong through the left leg, core engaged. Pressing the mat away from you with the hands, then bringing a deep bend in the left knee as you shift the weight and the gaze forward. Then giant step. with your left foot towards your left wrist, inching the toes forward as you need to find your lunge on this side. Then bringing the right knee down, untucking the toes, hips forward and down. Breathe. Maybe exploring a little depth. Finding your place. Then release and extend the left leg, shifting the hips back. Be walking the hands back, pressing down through the toes and the ball mounds of the feet, or the foot, left foot. And then reaching the toes to the sky, flexing the foot. Pressing ball mounds and the toes down. Then lifting the toes high. Maybe exploring straightening the back just a little, noticing how that feels. And then release. Shift the weight forward to modified lunge, tucking the toes under, coming into full lunge. Exhale. Then as you inhale, right foot steps up to meet the left. Exhale and fold. Rotate the palms. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, sitting back, then sending the hips down, coming into your chair. Maybe a little deeper this time. Bring the hands together at heart center in prayer. Shift the weight into the right foot and send the left leg all the way back, coming into your lunge here. Release the hands to your sides, palms down, sending them out like wings. Inhale, arms and body high, coming into crescent lunge. Straighten the lead leg. Then bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Steady gaze here. Then tough transition. You're going to rotate the heel down and open up the arms, coming into warrior two. So the left foot is parallel to the back of the mat, and 90-degree angle with the right foot towards the front of the mat. Right knee over the ankle. There's a tendency here to lean forward. So feel as if someone's pulling back on your left hand. Gaze over the right fingertips. Inhale. And as you exhale, forearm to the right thigh as you reach the left arm overhead. Breathe. Then windmill the left arm down, lift the left heel high so you're in your lunge. Bring your right hand to the right thigh and twist towards the right. Pressing down in the right thigh with the right palm, then maybe reaching the right arm to the sky. Only if the body feels good and is calling for it. You can always bring it back down. Then release the right arm down. Exhale. Inhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. Exhale, fold. Send the hips down. And then reach the arms high, coming right into your chair here. Inhale, lift the heart, and then bring the hands to heart center in prayer. Shifting the weight into the left foot, slowly lift the right, and with exaggerated grace, send the right foot back, coming into your lunge, allowing the arms to come to your sides, palms down. Inhale, arms sweep high, crescent lunge. Setting your gaze, finding your balance, and then slowly straightening the lead leg. Exhale, bending the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the knee, and then rotate the right heel down, coming into your warrior two on this side. arms reaching out. Left knee right over the ankle. If you gaze down, you should be able to see the big toes. Feeling as if the right hand is being pulled back to center the shoulders over the hips. Bring the shoulders down away from the ears. Zipping up the core, lifting the heart. Exhale, sit a little lower. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, bring the left forearm to the thigh, reaching the right arm overhead. Bring the right hand to the mat, lifting the right heel, coming into your lunge. Bringing the left palm to the left thigh and pressing, twisting the shoulders square to the side. Maybe the left arm lifts, finding strength and flexibility here. Then release the left hand down, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Bring the knees down to the mat, all fours. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, spine high. Inhale, neutral spine, and then come to a comfortable seat. And whatever that looks like for you is fine, as long as the sit bones ground. Spine high, spine long, crown of the head high. Bring the hands to heart center in prayer, honoring all you've done. Knowing what you have done on your mat has been perfect and enough, just as it should be. Allow the arms to relax by your sides. Maybe the palms up, ready to receive. And with a steady gaze, allow the eyes to close. Find your breath. Don't try to control it. Just notice it. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. And as the thoughts come in, allow them to drift away like clouds. Feel completely supported by the earth. And come into a way of being that will serve you throughout the rest of your day. It is with love and gratitude that I say to you, Namaste.